What is going on, guys? TomGorian here, and welcome to another episode of the F1 2017 Career Mode Series with Sal. But today we are getting ready for the Singapore Grand Prix of season number 2, and we are now starting to close in on the second half of the season. We are starting to get those parts in, and we are starting to really upgrade the car. Engine part wise, our parts are really slowly starting to decline here. And as you can see, in Singapore we've got mixed conditions, so who knows what's going to happen out on the track. So weather-wise, it looks like this race is going to be really unpredictable as far as weather concerned. As you can see, progress, we are getting another upgrade for the aerodynamics. It's not aerodynamics, it's chassis. Weight deduction. So with Sebastian Vettel leading the championship, but as you can see, it's still nowhere near the other teams. Kimi Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel lead the constructors, with Vettel leading the championship. There's really nothing that Ferrari can do about anything in the championship wise, but we're going to see what we can do in this race. So without further ado, it's time for the Singapore Grand Prix.
With a look at the starting grid, Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting in alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, and Vettel, Hülkenberg, Perez, Sainz, and Sauber.
So as you can see, we have qualified P10 in Singapore, and it's heavy rain. Heavy rain conditions for the Singapore Grand Prix, and look at that, it's heavy rain all race. Here's the setup. I've decided to up the wing since it's heavy rain. 9 wings. I think everyone would go 10 or 11 wings, but you know, I just wanted to get that speed in. But I feel like 9 is the best option for the wings. But anyway, it's 5 lights for the Singapore Grand Prix in heavy rain, and it's lights out and away we go. We're going to try and avoid every single car on the track. I do not want contact with anyone as we dive down the inside of, who is that? That's Perez and Kvyat. I'm not really sure. We lose control of the car going in towards turn 2. Bit of contact there with Esteban Ocon. We force him a little bit wide there, and it's P8 right now. We are losing control of the car left and right here, but it's P8 right now. So heavy rain in Singapore, the longest. I'm going to say this right now. It's the longest race of the season, as we nearly hit the wall there on lap 2. But as I was saying, heavy rain, Singapore, it's the longest race of the season, the longest track of the season, longest lap time, and plus with heavy rain just makes things a lot slower. So this will definitely be the longest race of the season by far, and probably the toughest race. But anyway, it's lap 4 right now. We're all over Nico Hülkenberg. We're going to try and get 7th place as Kimi Raikkonen sets the fastest lap of the race. We have been closing down on Nico Hülkenberg, especially in sectors 2 and 3 with the more shorter corners. But anyway, coming down in towards the heavy braking zone, we're going to dive down the inside of Nico Hülkenberg, and we make the corner, and that's an incredible move right there by us. So it's taken us 5 laps to get past Hülkenberg. Now it's lap 12, and there's a virtual safety car. Stoffel van Dorn is officially out of the race, unfortunately. I think he retired with an engine failure, I'm not really sure. But now it's lap 12, and we are closing the gap to Sebastian Vettel. He's behind, I think it's the 2 Mercedes. So the championship leader, Sebastian Vettel, is not having a good race, and now coming on to lap 14 here, setting some lap times. Now coming on towards the end of lap 14, and we are slowly starting to catch the Ferrari and the 2 Mercedes, but of course they have the superior car since they have a much more quicker car than us. Now coming on towards lap 16 now, Vettel and Hamilton. Yeah, Vettel and Hamilton go into the pit lane with Ricciardo as well, and we took the lead for a couple of laps there. But now on lap 18 we go into the pit lane. Kimi Raikkonen retakes the lead from us. So at this point in time, I wasn't expecting to compete with the likes of, Vettel and Hamilton and Bottas, and they all make their first stop, so I think they undercutted me, but I just wanted to get ahead of Hülkenberg. So let's see how this stop is, and it's good. I've got that thing now, that accolade, where now all pit stops are like 30% quicker. That's what you get if you complete, what is it, I think it's the pit stops, like if you complete 50 pit stops, or is it 20 classic events, I'm not really sure. But anyway, lap 21, 10 laps to go, we are in 7th place, and it's looking good for us. We are looking to get 3 points. Wait, is it 3 points? I think it's either 4 or 6 points as we lose control of the car there. But now it's the last lap, and as you can see, we're going to dive down the inside of Sebastian Vettel, and that is a crucial move for us right there, as we overtake Sebastian Vettel, but we have a time penalty. So unless Vettel bins it, Vettel is going to get 5th place from us. So now we're going to catch Lewis Hamilton, see what can happen. Kimi Raikkonen has won the Singapore Grand Prix, and I believe Daniel Ricciardo has came in 2nd. But as you can see now, we're going to dive down the inside of Hamilton. Hamilton closes the gap on us there, and yeah, that was a bit of a risky move there. We tried to get Hamilton, but he was just too far wide. So Hamilton looks like he's going to get P4 here. As we lose control of the car, we get a damaged front wing, but it doesn't matter anyway. It's the end of the race. Raikkonen wins, Ricciardo in 2nd, and we are going to finish in P7. So P7, not really a bad result for us right there. We qualified 10th place, and we managed to come back through the field, mainly on that first lap, overtaking Ocon and Perez. Ocon, Perez and Kvyat right there. But Kimi Raikkonen wins the race for Ferrari. Ricciardo and Verstappen, it's a 2-3 lockout for Red Bull, so Ricciardo saving his chances for the Drivers' Championship going into Japan. Bottas, he gets 5th place. Well, actually no, it's not, 6th place, excuse me, with Hamilton and Vettel coming before him. But as you can see, Kimi Raikkonen wins the Singapore Grand Prix, so Ferrari move one step closer to getting the Constructors' title. Meanwhile, Red Bull and their drivers move closer, with Daniel Ricciardo coming 2nd. So God knows what's going to happen to the end of the season. I mean, this could be a 4-way battle to decide the championship. So I think the goal for Sauber, I think for now we're going to save our resource points, and we're going to get any last upgrades on, and then probably after Malaysia we're going to just save our resource points, save our upgrades until the end of season 2. That way we'll have a ton of upgrades, and then we'll have a ton of resource points. But that is the video, guys. Hamilton is in 2nd place. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button, stay subscribed for F1 2017 career mode content. My name's been TomGorian, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.